Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to the channel. This is a process video for the 52 weeks of the 52 favorite everyday life photos, along with it is paired with off the board with pineapple papers because it is July. It is done every day and I have been trying to do it as much as I possibly can. So I am going to my Pinterest board where all my layouts that I like to do for inspiration. This particular one is done through Bramble Fox. It is Nikki Rowland, and it is totally a Nikki Rowland's layout. And I do follow it pretty much to the T. I am using the 49 and Market Whispering Way collection because I am doing photos of my house where I did some painting right before school starts. So I am a full-time teacher, if you're not sure. I am on social media and I do teaching full time and then I do this off to the side or like my side hustle, whatever you want to call it. My social media presence out in the world is everyday life stuff with this thrown in it. So I always typically do most of my major updates during the summer between the school years. As a full-time teacher in the United States, I typically get all of June and almost all of July off between the school years. I typically do have to go to the end of May for my school year to end, and we normally go back the last few days of July depending on when it lands. So like for this year, I go back on the 29th of July, where I am getting ready to go for my 9th year of school. I am in this no man's land of the school is still trying to push me to stay in technology, where that is my jam. That has always been my life outside of just my normalcy of my normal respective things. And then, but right now at the moment, I will keep you posted because I am getting my second room ready to be 4th grade math. So we'll see what happens, okay? But with that being said, I typically paint somewhere majorly during the summer because I have more time off to where I can, it's not a juggle, but juggle in a sense of when I'm going to do all of my scrapbooking and then when can I get my house painted, because this house is now going on its 5th, well, this is its 5th summer being here, but we're going into the 5th year of living in this house. In all of that, we are still trying to just get it, it takes a lot to go from blank builder walls to what we would like to see in the house. I am not one to go and have somebody hire to do something unless I absolutely have to. So I am a painter. I have learned how to paint. My dad has taught me how to paint, and I typically do not paint with painter's tape. I get comments all the time on my Instagram and my Facebook on how can you feel comfortable without painter's tape. I just don't use it. I've learned how to not use it. It's called the right brush and the right stroking of how you do it. And it's got to be slow. It's like that slow and cozy way of painting. You don't go fast. You don't go you don't go cray on it. You go slow and you edge it and be done. So I don't paint anything off. I don't have to worry about taking anything off. The only time I do use painter's tape is when I am painting the baseboards, which that is up next on the downstairs. I am pretty much done down there. I've got one project left to do in the dining room and one wall left to paint in the laundry room because I changed it up. At first, we were going to put cabinets in there, and then I found a solution temporarily because we had to build a retaining wall this summer. I have not posted that anywhere on social media, but I've got the before and afters that I got to do, which I'll post that lately sometime whenever I want to. But we were like, well, since we had to spend the money on the retaining wall, I'll just find something temporarily in there until we can go get the cupboards and then find a general contractor to hang those. Well, that temporary fix ended up being the permanent fix for right now. I don't see myself adding cupboards in there. I really like how that turned out. So those before and afters are coming as well once I get that one wall painted, because now I've got to go in and paint that when it would have been done if I would have done that sooner, but it's okay. So with all of that, I am here just doing my embellishments. You see the before and afters, and I made a mistake on the after photos. They should have been swapped, but I don't care. I really, truly do not care. I'm just being honest. I noticed it while I was filming, or not filming, but doing my voiceover. I lost this voiceover, this video. I saved it once. I went to go upload it and it disappeared. Don't know what happened. So I had to come back in here and redo it. And then on the first one, that's when I noticed I flipped them and I didn't care. But I'm using all of the little bits and bobs of this collection. Everybody tells me, I keep getting always told, well, I guess you can't take the farm life out of a girl living in the city. And I'm like, oh, yes, you can. I do not want to live on a farm ever again. I love a farm, but I will never live on one. I am a city's girl through and through, but I do love the theme of work hard, then play hard. So I work in the city and I get away into the country and into the wilderness I go. And I do that a lot. We do that 2 to 3 times a year. We did one this summer, and I don't have any. We have another one booked, but it's to the beach in September. I don't have one in October, which I typically do, but that's because we had to build this retaining wall that we've got to restock our stash of the good old coins to be able to do anything. And then I've also got my Tennessee one coming up, and that's always a given. Tennessee is always a given. But I do also have scrapbooking retreats that are coming up. Yes, those are in a city in a hotel, but I don't care. It's still me getting away and me unplugging, because I don't go on social media a lot when I'm at those things. I may post like, here's day 1 and here's day 2, and then that's it. Well, we're getting close to the end. I do fill in this gap to make it look like it's together, because I know it's separated a little bit, and I know that'll bug some people, but I don't care. We're going to get close to where this will be almost done. I added the chickens and the cow, and I don't care again. I know that it definitely has nothing to do, but I love this collection. And I am using this collection for mainly the most of the downstairs stuff. My craft room, I've got a collection for that. This is for like downstairs, because upstairs, I purchased the new 49 in Market for my husband's man cave in his office. And that's the collection I'm going to use for that. And then the rest of the rooms are going to be this collection until it runs out. But there it is. Distress Spritz Antique Linen is my favorite. Still shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
You know me. Up on the highways and the low, and down in the valleys deep with snow. You